I'm Jay.
I'm Derek.
And I'm Ian.
And we just saw the Smurfs. No, we did not see the Smurfs. We saw an advanced screening of Superman.
Yes.
And we're going to keep this totally spoiler-free. There's no spoilers to be had in this. Just our impressions of the film. My first impression is that this is the greatest and closest adaptation of a comic book I think I've ever seen on film. And that includes 89 Batman.
Ooh.
That includes Spider-Man 2.
All right.
That includes what else?
Marvel, although I mean everything.
All the Marvels, I think.
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight wasn't a comic book adaptation in my mind. It was Batman in the real world.
Oh, okay. Good.
This was close to the Batman, though.
I do agree with you, though, that the vibe and how much fun and light. Like, I've read Superman comics, and some of them are about squirrels, and some of them are about, maybe Jimmy Olsen, and this had all these fun things and all these fun things going on. I thought the whole cast was amazing.
Derek?
It was fun.
It was
about
fun.
time.
Right.
It was about time we had some of these comic book movies that didn't take themselves so seriously. And I thought James Gunn did a great job.
Yeah.
Like, it just, if you love the Guardian of the Galaxy's movies, you know, like, what's coming. Great music. Just great, like, dialogue. I don't know. It
Funny.
was light. It was funny.
Right, we laughed a lot. I heard the whole
Yes.
audience laugh. I laughed out loud a whole bunch.
And
And
I
I love
did-
dogs. You'll love
Dogs,
this movie.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Dogs,
That'll be the only
yeah.
spoiler I will say.
Yeah, the dog is awesome. I was worried about that. I was worried about it's James Gunn. We're gonna do Guardians of the Galaxy, but in the DC universe. But it's not.
No.
It's its own entity. David Cornsweet.
Sure, yeah.
The guy who played Superman
Awesome.
Yes.
couldn't have picked a better schoolboy, farm boy. Nice. He's British, but whatever. Everyone's British.
So was
now.
Cavill, yeah.
Yeah. So was Lex Luthor.
Yeah,
Right?
oh,
Nicholas
yeah.
Hoult. Yeah, he was another great one. Everything was great. I had no complaints except for the fact that now I am a little bit more deaf from the loudness of the
Oh my
IMAX.
God.
IMAX is so,
IMAX is so loud.
loud.
I brought earplugs.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Ian is the smarter of all of us.
I also thought that the Superman morals were also very simple too.
Yes,
Like,
right.
and I
Yes.
really liked how they portrayed that through his parents, through
Oh.
the Kents. The Kents were also
Oh.
well acted and well played. I really enjoyed it.
So good.
Just
Me
the
too.
whole through plot of what Superman stands for in the world and just what he was fighting for. I thought was just amazing.
It's a hard thing to pull off.
It really is.
This movie had to accomplish a lot.
Yeah,
really
this
This
was
is a new
yes.
DCU.
Yeah.
This is a brand new Superman, a brand new cast of characters, brand new vibe
Yep.
that they can set. James Gunn can set for what these movies are going to be, and I thought it did everything great.
New
I was worried about it
too. The way even Lois and Clark. Like, I mean, that's been done so many times. And how do you keep
One of my
that
favorite
fresh and
TV
original?
shows. Yeah.
Right. Like, how do you
Awesome.
keep that original?
Even though Dean Cain's insane.
Well, I didn't know that when I was
Okay.
a kid.
I will say this.
Terry Hatcher?
Yowza.
Who didn't love Terry Hatcher?
Come on, that was great. That was a great show.
I will also say this. One of my things I was worried about was it being a kind of Guardians of the Galaxy thing. But James Gunn was basically like Kerry Strug on the broken ankle. The DC universe was for the most part busted.
Yes.
Like
right.
fits and starts and fits and starts. Like Peacemaker was really good. That's coming out with another season coming out soon.
Right. But
you
he
know,
brought that fun. He brought that James
That's what
Gunn.
I'm talking about.
The
It's
light,
like-
the fun. That it felt
Yeah.
like a James Gunn movie, which is really cool.
and he landed it.
Yeah.
He landed it.
Oh,
So
so very, very much
really
so.
hard to do.
Very much so.
Especially with Superman, whose sincerity and altruism and being the Boy Scout.
And
That's
he wasn't
not always fun.
Right.
It's not. I don't think it's a spoiler because you saw it in the trailer. But he was not invincible. That's
Love
the
that
one
too.
thing about
Yeah.
Superman that is really tough to pull off. And I don't think they pulled it off with Christopher Reeve. I don't think they pulled it off with Dean Cain. I don't think they pulled it off with the kid from Smallville or the one movie that Bryan Singer did with the guy who played the bad cop on The Rookie. I forget his name.
Yeah.
But
Brendan Ralph.
something like that. Or the guy from Smallville, or not Smallville.
Tom Welling. Come on, this is a Superman
Welling.
review. We
I know.
gotta have all these names, Jay.
I am old and I forget names. I teach 280 kids a year. Or from the Superman and Lois show. Like, Superman has always had this aura of invincibility.
Yes.
And it's then kind of hard to believe, like, oh, they're gonna kill Superman.
Nothing can
Like,
hurt him. He's a god. He always feels disconnected.
From the beginning of this film, Superman was not mortal, but he was human, and I think that's something to really take into this film. Like, Superman is an alien, but he's human.
They grounded him.
They did ground him.
And they did that in a lot of ways.
And actually, that was part of the plot point. I mean, in all honesty, like
You saw it in
admits
the
to say
trailer.
that you actually.
Yeah.
Although I do think the plot was kind of hidden. I like how much the trailer shows. This is always a problem I have.
Yeah.
I thought the trailer showed a lot, but I didn't really get what was going on.
It was the antithesis of Captain America: Brave New World.
Yes, exactly. And we got a great movie and great stuff. And the jokes aren't in the trailer.
No.
Like all my favorites, a lot of great stuff's not in the trailer. Totally worth going to see.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm going to see it again.
Actually, most of the stuff I think was right in the beginning too, which I think was great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
for the
that.
most part.
Yeah,
I have that in my
was like,
brain where I
yeah.
go, okay, I've seen most of the trailer now.
Right.
That's cool.
Right.
And a special shout out to someone who I wish would be on our podcast someday is Nathan Fillion.
Oh, yeah.
I cannot say enough good things about his version of Guy Gardner. I'm not going to say anything specific, but from the haircut to the mannerisms to how he used the ring, chef's kiss.
Well, characters that were distinct. I mean, they all had their own point of view. I love Hawkgirl. I've always been into Hawkman and Hawk.
She in? She was in something.
She was in Last of Us. She was
Yes,
season
the
2.
girlfriend.
Dina. She was so good as Dina that I was looking forward to this. And the moment there were these great Hawkgirl moments that where she does some stuff. Yeah,
She does some stuff.
I don't want to spoil it.
Stuff and
Go
things.
see it. Go see it. She's great.
Mr. Terrific also. Like,
Yes.
No idea.
Oh, yeah,
What
all the-
amazing character.
Mr.
Amazing.
Terrific was pretty good.
Amazing.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was terrific.
He was terrific. It was so good, all my hair fell out. Look at
And and most of that's not in the trailer. So go see the movie. That was
see
all
it.
great stuff.
See it again.
Yeah, I'm gonna see
Yeah,
it
I'm
again.
see it again.
Thinking about
I'm gonna
that.
say,
I'm
can we go
gonna
see it again,
Jack
now?
again. I know.
Also,
It's 9:53 on
Jack.
Tuesday night. I was
gonna say, I'm taking the kids.
I'm gonna take the definitely something you can take your kids to.
Yeah, not my kid.
No,
My kid.
I don't know. I don't think it was like very scary.
No.
bloody,
There was a couple
like,
of
that
bad
kind
words.
I thought it was really.
But other than that,
fun.
it was fine. Kids, you know what? Kids should see this movie.
Very enjoyable.
Yes.
Because this is what
Family.
I was speaking to someone earlier about this today. The storytelling of comic books is so important, and it's one of those things. I'm not gonna get on a soapbox, but I am a little bit. Us as like geeks and stuff, and how geeks can sometimes have been the outcasts when we were kids. Now it's kind of part of the zeitgeist, but like when we were kids, comic books kind of made us kind of outside the sphere of popularity. Fair, safe to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to some extent. I mean, we're all in our 40s, right? Yeah, you're in your 40s.
Not yet. Almost.
1 year.
39?
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
close.
I can't do math. But the storytelling of comic books is so amazing.
Yes.
And that is what James Gunn did with this film. It's an amazing, it's just a great story.
I've read a lot of Superman comics, and all the places he pulled from are some of the best Superman, and there's spoiler
Some of the
stuff too I
runs,
wanted to
yeah.
mention. I saw other things getting set up. There was so much great Superman love happening that I love all that stuff. Because like my little Superman nerd eye is out for like, whoa, is there that? Is there this? And I saw, oh yeah.
Oh, there were a couple of biggins. Biggins.
Oh, yeah.
I did think really that there was a really Jay make a point though that there's some really great parenting like plot line to this too, right?
Oh, in the middle of the thing.
Yeah. I mean, just to, of course the Kents like always ground it, right? And they bring it home to about like, the moral of the story, like, the parents give you all the tools to go in the world and screw up, I think, which is like what he says almost verbatim, but it's like, it's up to you to like, what do you do with those tools in the world? And, your actions make you, not like what somebody else tells you, which I thought was amazing.
Oh my God.
I know. Yeah. Everyone was kind of like
Tears. Like,
Yes,
I think I heard a few grown men cry. I had a tear. And I like the guy who played Pa Kent, Glenn Pruitt.
He's
Glenn
great.
Pruitt.
Oh,
That's the one name I remember.
there you go.
Just it's not a spoiler, but he's very emotional, and I think at a time when there was some high drama, a little bit of a tear kind of thing, because he was just the emotions of it. Like, and if my kid was in the same position as Superman at that time, you see that they don't think of him. They never call him Superman.
That's what's great. Yes, and
Clark.
to keep it spoiler free, yes, I think that's a really great.
Yeah.
They did a lot with this, the different relationships, the different
Yep.
facets of Superman.
Yep.
It's because
Totally
there's
agree.
Clark and there's Kal-El and there's Superman. There are all these different pieces
Yep.
of him that I thought were awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Right.
Go see it.
Go see it.
I'm excited. This excites
Go
me
see
for
it.
the
I'm
DCU.
afraid of one
Yeah.
thing, though.
Uh-oh.
In 2 weeks, we have Fantastic Four.
Woo!
And
Here's hope.
Fantastic Four is supposed to set up, like, the next couple years of the Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
And people have been waiting for a good Fantastic Four movie since the Clinton administration.
This is
Well,
going
they
to be
better
tough.
bring
This is a
it.
tough. Yeah. This is not. I was hoping that these were both going to be. No. I think Fantastic
Kevin
Four's in trouble.
Kevin Feige is probably sitting on his throne in the Death Star, going
They're sweating.
They're sweating. Like,
Ironheart was like good, but not great. Like I didn't come out of Ironheart feeling like I did out of Superman. where
I
I'm
came
like,
out of Ironheart
"Oh."
going, okay.
And the fights in Superman, I went, like I've heard everyone, moments that are, and like some of the DCU stuff gets boring. It's the same powers we've seen. It's the same punching and the same, there's some great fights in Superman.
fights.
But, moments where you go, oh my God, everyone like cheering and saying stuff, laughing or awesome.
And I'll tell you this,
Really
not a
effective.
spoiler, but Matt Reeves, the Batman, will not fit into. People say, oh, they should like bring it together.
There you go.
Matt Reeves Batman should be just keep Matt Reeves.
Elseworlds will keep it separate.
Keep it in his own universe. Keep it in that dark, scary mobster land. I don't know how they're going to do Batman in
I
this.
think you need Lego Batman. That's more in line with this universe than any other Batman.
Although I did feel like he needed Batman's help a lot in this movie. Moments
Yeah.
that happened that it's like, man,
Science guy.
you need that right. Yeah. I saw the other characters helping with that.
I
kind of
don't
stuff.
know. Like that's scary. Like I know we're going on with this.
Yeah,
and if
yeah.
you're still watching, thank you. I don't know how they're going to do Batman with this.
Well,
Batman.
He's got
I mean,
a plan.
but the way he nailed Superman,
He's got a plan.
I
Yes.
shouldn't be afraid of that.
Right? Well, I feel like Batman's an easier character. There've been a lot of great Batman things.
I don't think he's an easier character in this universe.
Well, right, because you just set the universe on Superman's tone.
Yes.
And that's going to
With
be
metahumans.
which they did with Man of
yes.
Steel, I guess, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they do that here.
Yep.
Because that's some of my favorite stuff was the Batman v Superman. There's some great in the last DCU EU stuff. That was some of my favorite stuff. So we'll see how they do it here.
Wonder Woman I think Wonder Woman would slide right into this. Even
Yes.
Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman, like
Yeah.
that kind of portrayal of
Right.
the character would slide right in.
And Flash, I mean, I feel like
Flash.
that's easy add.
Not the Ezra Miller Flash, but they could the Grant Gustin Flash would be perfect for this.
I actually don't think Batman would be hard because this feels like most of the Justice League things I watch. Most of the things that Batman fits into, I feel like we've seen a lot of Batman in this kind of
He's gonna
how
have-
it fits in here.
Yeah, but the casting, the cat like that
Might go younger too, maybe. I don't know. You could go old
to see.
and yeah. We'll see.
I like
Who knows?
Alan Richter for the role, the guy from Reacher.
Oh, yes.
That dude's thick.
Yes, he would be a great Batman.
He is the Batman.
He is.
Yeah.
He looks like the
Oh my
Batman.
God, that's a really good call. That's a really good call.
Oh, thank you. Closing sentiments. Go see it.
Fun.
Fun.
Yes.
Fun with a capital U.
Fun and funny and light.
Superman. You.
Super.
Ah,
DCU.
nice. Yeah.
You should go see it.
Yes.
Go for it.
All right.
All right.
Cool. Thanks.
All right.
Thanks
I'm
for
Jay,
watching.
I'm Derek.
I'm in.
and we'll see you at the Leonard Maltin said that we can't do that. I guess we'll see you next time.